Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona. Welcome back if you're joining me again. Today I am sharing a community favourite 30-minute compact slow vinyasa flow to energize your whole body. And I'm bringing you this practice from the stunning Rancho La Puerta, a wellness sanctuary in Baja, California. And the ranch is set on 4,000 acres, space to hike and really explore all the wellness activities you could possibly imagine. Be fed and nourished by beautiful farm to table food, and listen and enjoy world-class presenters and speakers. It really is an oasis in Mexico. For this practice, you won't need any props, and I really hope you enjoy the practice. Thank you for joining me here in Mexico. Namaste. And begin your practice coming into child's pose at the back of your mat. Knees can be wide or narrow, and settle into a shape where your forehead can rest. Cultivate a feeling of softness across the skin of your back, so your shoulder blades fall open. Feel your jaw loosen, your cheeks relax. And let there be an intention of grounding yourself here, letting go of any excess thoughts. Make some space for yourself to practice being present. And from this place of invited ease, start to observe your natural breath. Experience your breath just as it is. Beginning to deepen your breath, breathing in a little bit longer and breathing out a little bit deeper. Take 3 more cycles of breath. And reach your arms forward now, and you may need to widen your knees a little further apart. For a little bit more space, we'll move into a side bend. Walk your hands over to the right and create a curve through the left side of your body, reaching your left fingertips away from your waist. And feel free to raise your buttocks away from your heels to ease any discomfort in your knees if that feels best through this sequence. Take a smooth breath in and a long breath out. Walk your left hand back to the midline of your mat and thread the needle. Weave your right arm under your left and turn and rest on your right side cheek. Unwind from your twist, reach your arms forward, and then take your side bend over to the left. Invite the right side of your body to lengthen and curve without shortening your breath. Back through center, right hand to the middle of your mat, and thread your left arm under your right. Take one more full cycle of breath. And come back to center. Make your way onto all fours. Step your knees under your hips, hands under the shoulders, and glide through a few rounds of cat and cow, arching and rounding your spine. Starting to mobilize your spine and allow you to deepen your breath. As you feel yourself breathe out, child's pose, drift your buttocks to your heels. Breathe easy. Feel your breath unrushed. On your inhale, glide up all fours and then come to seal pose. Drift your hips forward, firm your arms straight, arch your spine, gaze up. And on your exhale, flow back into your child's pose, buttocks to your heels. Again, all fours on the new breath, hips forward and your heart lifts. Exhale, child's pose. One more, inhale, curl forward into seal pose. And this time, soften your elbows lower down to your belly for a rolling cobra. Walk your fingertips wide off the side edges of your mat. On your inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, melt down toward the floor. Legs engaged there. Inhale, lift. And lower. We'll add a twist. Inhale, lift into your cobra. And then soften your right shoulder toward the floor. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, return to cobra. Exhale, twist to your right. Last one, inhale, cobra, bhujangasana. Exhale, lower and press back to balasana, child's pose. Together now, breathe in and breathe out. Next inhale, glide up all fours, tuck your toes under, lift your hips and press back to your first downward facing dog. Just exploring any movement that feels nourishing here. And then as you're ready, finding some stillness in your down dog. On your inhale, ripple forward to plank pose, pause for a moment, engage your thighs, your low belly, and stay buoyant and stable through the front line of your body. As you exhale now, down dog with a twist. Lift your hips and reach your right hand for your left shin. You can gaze out underneath your left arm. On your inhale, return to plank, rock forward. Exhale, down dog with a twist, left hand toward your right shin. Relax your head and your neck, look to your right. Inhale, plank pose. And press back to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, complete breath out. Bend your knees, look forward, and travel lightly to the top of your mat. Relax into a forward fold Uttanasana. Bring some space between your feet. Place a soft bend in your knees and hold opposite elbows. Balancing the way from your heels to your toes. Chest on your thighs, lift the hips just a little higher. And then softly release. Bend the knees, release your arms. Slowly roll yourself up to stand. Sweep your arms overhead and lower your hands to prayer, center of your chest. Breathing in, arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Forward fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. And on your exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Settle your right knee down, and once you're steady, reach your arms overhead. And pause for a few breaths, a light pulse in your hips. Moving from your core, twist open to your left, send your left arm back, your right arm forward. Try and center your spine, press down where your body meets the mat. On your inhale, return through center, arms sweep overhead. And on your exhale, twist to your right, left arm forward, right arm back. On your inhale now, reverse, remain in your twist. Lower your right hand to the small of your back for support, or right hand to your right heel if it feels close. Left arm reaches up and back. As you breathe out, hands to the floor, half splits, Ardha Hanuman, fingertips under your shoulders. Rock your hips back and work towards straightening your left leg. Flexing your toes. Take 3 cycles of breath. Next inhale, lunge forward and step up to the top of your mat. Lengthen your chest away from your legs and forward fold, release. Rise tall, come to stand. Hands to prayer, center of your chest. Left side, inhale, arms sweep overhead. Forward fold over your legs. Breathe in, lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe out, left foot steps back, low lunge. Arms reach high. Few breaths as you pulse your hips. Lift tall, inhale. Twist to your right now, arms go wide to a T. Flow back through center. Twist to your left. Find space across your chest through the reach of your arms. Next inhale, reverse your lunge. Left hand low, right arm reaches up and back. Stay for a breath. And on your exhale, hands to the floor, half splits, rock your hips back. Pause and breathe here. On your inhale, return to your lunge. This time, step back to plank on your inhale. Gaze forward, front body strong. And then lower to your belly. Inhale, Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Breathing smoothly in. Calm breath out. Next sequence we'll repeat 3 times, just beginning slow, find your form and your integrity, and then we'll flow movement to breathe. Slowly raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. Pause in your splits there, lifting from your inner right thigh. Square your hips, press evenly into your hands. On your exhale, step your right foot to your hands. Reverse warrior. Take your time. Set and anchor your feet, rise slow. With a deep lunge, reach your right arm up and back. Finding a shape where your breath feels even and easeful. Take one more breath in, a little bit more reach. And then as you breathe out, straighten your right leg and hinge into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Your right hand low toward your shin, left hand extends up toward the ceiling. Maintaining a nice slow rhythm to your breath. Walking your awareness down into your body, just feeling the parts of your body working to stabilize you. And see if you can deliberately soften any over effort. Next, inhale, reverse warrior. Relunge your right knee just for a beat. Reach your right arm up and back. And then transition into runner's lunge twist. Hands to the floor, left hand stays down, circle your right arm up toward the ceiling. And keep your left thigh buoyant, engaged, and your right hip hugging in. Take another breath in, and then right hand to the floor. Transition into pyramid variation. So you're lifting your hips, straightening your legs. Come high on the balls of your left toes and fold forward over the midline of your right thigh. On your inhale, lengthen your spine forward and then refold over your leg. 2 more breaths. Re-bend your right knee and step back, downward facing dog. Come forward, high push-up. Lower to the floor, this time for locust pose. Reach your arms alongside your body. And on your inhale, lift arms, legs, chest, engaging your back body. And then exhale, release and press back to downward facing dog. Make contact with your breath. Left side now. Inhale, slowly raise your left leg. Pausing there, squaring your hips. Pressing into the hands. And on your exhale, step up to reverse warrior. Feet steady, rise and reach up and back. Pause and hold in your shape, drawing energy up from your legs, from your feet. On your exhale now, triangle pose, straighten your legs. Take your time so you feel steady. Here to pause. Softening the right side ribs down to create a little bit more length through the left side waist. Push down through your feet. Inhale, reverse your warrior. 1 breath, re-lunge your front knee. And then wimble your hands to the floor for a runner's twist. Right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. 3 breaths. Release from your twist, fingertips to the floor. Straightening your legs. Lengthen and fold in your pyramid variation. Stay in your fold. Inhale, lift. Find length through the front of your spine. And refold. Pause. 2 breaths. Lunge forward. And step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, locust pose, arms alongside your body, lifting from the floor. And melt down, glide back to downward facing dog. So we'll move together now, breath to movement, the same sequence, but we'll add some deeper back bends in our flow. Right leg rises, down dog splits. Right foot to your hands, anchor your feet. Rising up, reverse your warrior on your in-breath. And then straighten your legs, reach into triangle pose, no rush. Hold steady. Inhale, reverse your warrior, rebend your right knee. Exhale, runner's twist, left hand to the floor, right hand high. Gaze up. Hands to the floor, pyramid pose, lift your hips, straighten your legs, lengthen, and forward fold. Inhale, return to your lunge, take a breath on the fingertips, and step back to downward facing dog. Pause here if you need to do less, or take a flow, roll forward, high pusher, chaturanga, upward facing dog, or a back bend of your choice, and downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg lifts, and step your left foot to your hands, right heel grounds, rise and reverse your warrior. Triangle pose. Legs firm, feet pressing. Inhale, reverse, reach your left arm up and back. And runner's lunge twist, right hand to the floor, left arm circles up. Hands to the floor, frame your left foot, lift your hips, take a breath, pyramid, exhale and fold. Re-bend your left knee, runner's lunge, take a breath, and step quietly back to downward facing dog. Inhale, flow forward, high pusher. Exhale, lower, chaturanga or to the floor. Breathe in, open your chest, back bend, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and out. And we'll move into our final round. I'll just prompt the shape so you can tune in and move with your own breath rhythm. Right leg rises, down dog splits. Step forward. Rise and reverse your warrior. Triangle pose. Reverse warrior. And runner's lunge twist. Right hand high. Fingers to the floor, pyramid pose. Straighten the legs, lengthen your chest. Forward fold. Runner's lunge. And downward facing dog. flow or take rest, and we'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg high. Step your left foot to your hands. Rise and reverse your warrior. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reverse your warrior, ground your feet. Runner's lunge, twist. Right hand low, left hand to the sky. Hands to the floor, pyramid. Legs straight, lengthen and fold with your breath. Runner's lunge and downward facing dog. Let's all flow now. High push up on your in breath. Lower to your belly on your out breath. Pausing here. We'll move into skydiver pose. Bending your knees, point your toes up and goal post your arms. On your in breath, use your core strength to lift inner elbows, thighs, opening your chest. Stay for a few breaths. Invite your breath to move through your shape. Gently release down. Slow and unhurried now, press back to child's pose, knees wide, so your chest can fall between your thighs. Breathing smoothly in and slowly out. Grow out a little longer through your arms, your fingers, and return to your downward facing dog. Last one here for the class, a long stride, wide through your palms, long and extended through the back of your body. From here, step your right foot to your hands, Prasarita Padottanasana, walking a quarter turn to your left. Angle your heels out, turn your toes in. Lift up onto the fingertips, open your chest forward, no rush. Fold and release between your legs. Calming the rhythm of your breath. And just very gently roll your weight forward toward the fronts of your feet. Spiral your inner upper thighs in. Just notice if that broadens the space across your low back. Breathe in, chest forward, and walk around to your right foot. We'll take a seat from here. If it's available, you can shoot your left leg through your arms and come to sit, or find your own comfortable way there now. Taking a final spinal twist and fold before we rest. Janu Sirsasana, head to knee pose. Send your right leg out on a diagonal to your right and bend your left knee, left heel in toward your pelvis. On your inhale, face your right leg, raise your arms. Breathe out, fold forward any amount to your appropriate edge. Just slowing down now, down regulating. On your inhale, lift back up. Take your right hand to your left knee and wedge your left hand just behind your low back. Twisting here, breathe in, lengthen tall, and revolve to your left. Eyes forward on your inhale, and we'll switch sides. Left leg out long, fold your right knee, turn toward your left leg, reach your arms, and fold forward, hinging from your hips. Back of your pelvis lifts. Following your breath. Just easing your way back up. Make your way into your twist, left hand to your right knee. Right hand sits behind your right buttocks. Inhale, lengthen tall. Exhale to revolve, sending your chin over your right shoulder. Eyes forward, release from your twist. And settling now. You're welcome to grab any additional layers or props you might like to have for final rest. Savasana. Laying down on your back, rest your arms alongside your body, palms face up. And separate your legs a little wider than your hips and let your feet fall out to the side. Just taking this last minute here to quieten your body and your mind. Letting your shape invoke a feeling of surrender, letting go, just for now. With each natural breath now, invite yourself to become more relaxed and at ease. Rest now. I'll be back to guide you back shortly. And gently drifting your awareness back. Take a few moments to stretch out. And then bend your knees, take your feet to the floor. Roll out to your right side. And then just as you're ready, press your way back up to sit. Thank you so much for joining me for this energizing flow here in Mexico. I hope you have a spring in your step for the rest of your day. Namaste.